This video is brought to you by G2A.com. Check out the link in the description for cheap games.
Put your weapons down! We're taking you into custody by order Supreme Leader Snow.
Snow? You know Smoke?
Snow. Supreme Leader Snow.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. Today I'll actually be talking a little bit about the Force Awakens, because today the DVD and Blu-ray version of the Force Awakens is officially out, even though some of you might have been able to get your hands on it a bit earlier. With this release came the highly anticipated deleted scenes, which I wanted to showcase in this video and talk about. There's 6 deleted scenes in total and 1 extra if you get the digital version, which was the one you could see in the intro of the video. I have to say though that overall the deleted scenes are fairly disappointing, and some of the material that JJ had talked about being cut from the movie isn't in this Blu-ray either, such as Chewbacca ripping an arm off Unkar Plutt. That's the sort of scene I would have loved to see. But anyways, let's get straight into the scenes. I don't want to risk my channel to copyright strike, so I'll only be showing off images from the scenes here or snippets of video from the official Star Wars channel. The first one is the scene called Kylo Searches the Falcon, which basically shows off Kylo going through the Millennium Falcon, and after he goes into the cockpit, he proclaims Han Solo. Personally, this scene doesn't really add much, and it wouldn't fit very well, because why would the First Order just abandon the Falcon for Chewie to take back? That doesn't really make sense, so this was a good cut in my opinion. The next scene is called Snowspeeder Chase, with Finn and Rey who get chased on some sort of speeder vehicle by a couple of stormtroopers. This scene is very unfinished without much effects or music, so it's hard to say how good it would have looked if they put it in the movie. I do however like the part where they switch spots, kind of to indicate that Rey is the good pilot out of the two and Finn is the good soldier. But in the end this scene wouldn't have fit that well with the whole movie unless they added a bunch of other scenes in between. Another deleted scene is called Jakku Message, and it's basically from the rebel base when they get the message that the Jakku village has been destroyed, as well as Poe's X-Wing. They say that BB-8 wasn't found, and then Leia proclaims a cheesy, "Never underestimate a droid."
Never underestimate a droid.
Of course referring to R2-D2 and C-3PO. Again, another scene that doesn't add a whole lot, and it makes sense for them to remove it from the final cut. Next up we have the Jakku villager scene, which is a scene where Finn encounters a scared villager who he is supposed to kill, but after a while realizes that he can't do it and lets her run. This scene further strengthens his character and shows how much he disagrees with the First Order's methods, but in my opinion it wasn't a necessary addition, as the scenes in the movie did a good enough job with that already. At the end of The Force Awakens we're kind of left with a loose end regarding Finn, even though I think most of us thought he would survive. But this scene basically shows off the doctors saying that he will be fine to Rey, which I think it would have been a nice addition, to be honest. This scene is fairly badly executed, and it almost makes the doctor seem like a creep when she's just standing there silent for a few seconds, but I like the whole idea behind the scene, and I think it would have been nice to know that Finn was alright at the end of the movie. The last standard deleted scene is the one I like the most, which is called X-Wings Prepare for Lightspeed, and it shows the X-Wings taking off from Takodana and preparing to attack Starkiller Base. This scene I would have loved to see in the movie, as it adds a bit more depth to the Resistance and doesn't just show them popping up everywhere without any build-up. Lastly, we had the digital exclusive scene called the Tunnel Standoff, which shows off Maz, Finn, Chewie and Han being blocked off by a couple of First Order stormtroopers. The scene contains some humor that is a bit cheesy yet pretty funny, so I wouldn't have minded if it was in the full movie. The problem is that this deleted scene cuts off before we get to see the actual battle, so it's hard to know how it would have turned out if it was actually in the movie. To summarize, I had to say that the scenes were a bit disappointing, especially after hearing about stuff like the scene where Chewbacca rips off Unkar Plutt's arm. My guess is that they're saving the best deleted scenes for the extended version of The Force Awakens, which will hopefully come out sometime in the future, maybe after the whole trilogy has been released. But well, that brings this video to an end. Make sure to let me know in the comments below what you think about these scenes and which one is your favorite. I will see you all soon again, and as always, may the Force be with you.